I'm back. I know, it's been a while. Yes, I was abducted by some aliens from Jupiter who took me to Saturn and then took me all the way back to Venus and then to me on Earth just to fucking take me back to Uranus, and then I had to go to Pluto and whatsoever. What I'm saying is, I'm back. You know, your boy was a kind of not here, just disintegrated into the fucking air, but whatever. So we're back, and we're back with some reaction. Now the reaction is 15 minutes of useless information. Like, here you go. That's it. So for the next few minutes, we're gonna be nothing getting but useless information. Now you see, I don't know where I just lost my glasses. Oh, there they are. Okay, wait, give me a second. So if y'all don't know, I am Inspector Detective Vibes Belanje. So I find out world's worst and the best. So without further ado, we just dive in the video. Why not?
This video is sponsored by
Hey yo! Whoa! Give me a second. What the fudge is over here? I need. Okay.
Is 210.
What?
In the year 2014, Vizio recalled 245,000 E-Series 39-inch and 42-inch television sets, which sold for between $370 and $450. The problem? The television stands had a tendency to snap. Telephone numbers in Kazakhstan are under a unified numbering plan with Russia and use the country calling code 7. According to a study based on 2010 census data...
That was kind of useful. So if I have a friend back in Kazakhstan and I have a friend in Russia, so I'll just do 1 + 1 = 2 and just dial number 7.
Country calling code 7. Okay. Most boring city based on 2010 census data, Lubbock, Texas is the most boring city in America, while Detroit, Michigan consistently places #1 by various outlets as the most dangerous. For those interested, Google Maps estimates it's about a 22-hour drive to or from if you're wanting to avoid toll roads. John L. Sullivan was a 19th century Irish-American boxer recognized as the last heavyweight champion of bare-knuckle boxing under the London prize ring rules and was affectionately known as the Boston Strong Boy. The Taming of the Shrew is a...
You know, general knowledge is not useless information, but I don't think with it, I have no idea where this guy's going with his fucking video, but we're in it.
Comedy by William Shakespeare, believed to have been written between 1590 and 1592. In the United States, the first major radio adaptation, a 45-minute version by John Barrymore, was aired in 1937 on the NBC Blue Network. The Spring of Khosrow was an ancient Persian carpet that allegedly covered 40,000 square feet. This is a shag area rug that is available at most Walmart supercenters. It covers 35 feet and can be purchased for the retail price of $38.88. One of the oldest typefaces still in regular use.
I don't know if it's like useless or it's like useful or like is it like general knowledge. I don't think it's useless that much, but like
is Garamond, which originated around the year 1530 and to this day is still widely used in book printing. This stock footage clip is entitled "Farming Tractor Carrying a Load Haystacks Driving Along an Open Field at Sunset" and was produced by freelance videographer Christian Kettner. It has a total runtime of 30 seconds, but we'll cut it short because I think it'll help the overall pacing of this video. Lewis Wilson was the first actor to play Batman on screen in a 1943 black and white 15-chapter theatrical serial from Columbia Pictures. Crying usually gives you a runny nose because excess tears produced by your lacrimal glands flow into your tear ducts and drain into your nasal cavity. The first expedition to reach the South Pole was led by a Norwegian explorer named Roald Amundsen. On December 14, 1911, he beat a British party led by explorer Robert Falcon Scott, who would arrive 5 weeks later. The Canon AE-1 is one of the most reliable 35mm film cameras in the world. It has a small battery compartment in the front and it's used to power the camera's light meter. The Bald Knobbers is the longest-running variety show in the tourist town of Branson, Missouri.
That's some ugly, oh my goodness, sorry, but that is some, even if it's a prop, that is one fucking ugly teeth, my boy. Oh,
is the longest-running variety show in the tourist town of Branson, Missouri. Doorknobs were first manufactured in the United States in the mid-19th century. Simon Says is a children's game for 3 or more players in which one player issues instructions to the other players which are to be followed only if specific permission has been given with the preface Simon Says. If an action without this preface is performed by a player, they are eliminated from the game. A similar permission game is Mother May I, which adds the game mechanic of stepping forward or backward to a finish line, rather than being eliminated.
Mother May I fucking kill the narrator. I'm sorry, man. I can't. Mother May I stop doing YouTube. Mother May I freaking... I don't know, Mother May I, just go ahead with this.
For a mistake in Mother May I, a player simply takes a step backward and is allowed to continue playing until one player crosses the threshold. Canadian geese have an average lifespan of anywhere from 10 to 24 years. This is Alan Shepard. At age 47, he became the 5th, the oldest, and the earliest born person to walk on the moon. During his mission, he hit 2 golf balls across the lunar surface. In 2003, New Zealand issued 50-cent pieces featuring Frodo, Gandalf, Gollum, Sauron, and Aragorn to celebrate the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy.
Honestly, that's not useless, that's actually useful, that's funny, because if I ever found 50 cents of New Zealand money, okay, and it's like with this, I'm not gonna think it's a fucking token or a fake money. I'm gonna think it's a prestige thing.
Gollum, Sauron, and Aragorn to celebrate the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy. By the same token, the St. Louis Browns were a Major League Baseball team that started as the Milwaukee Brewers. In 1906, they moved to St. Louis and played there for 52 years before relocating to Baltimore and changing their name to the Orioles. While friendly, Cocker Spaniels tend to have the most health issues out of the various dog breeds. They are known to have a wide variety of orthopedic issues and are also prone to heart disease, liver disease, and epilepsy. For a richer flavor when making cookies, try...
I don't know how is this gonna help me, the dog, because I don't own a dog. I might never own a dog, so what the fuck is... Okay, you know what? That's the purpose of the video. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like literally spazzing over my balls.
Try chilling your dough for a few hours before baking. It helps the moisture and fat spread evenly throughout the dough as it bakes, and it'll give your cookies a nice soft center. This is the Shure SM58. It's a professional cardioid dynamic microphone usually used in live vocal performances. It's the best-selling microphone in the world and is also known as one of the most dependable ever made. Seriously, you can like run it over with a truck and it'll still work. While shooting this video, I accidentally dropped it. That explains the dent. It's okay though, because I bought this replacement, which evidently causes cancer and reproductive harm when used in California. The Department of Transportation recommends that yellow lights should be programmed to last between 3 and 6 seconds. This is a doodle I received from a guy named...
Oh my goodness! I don't know what I'm doing recording this video.
Ethan in Williamsville, New York, depicting me surrounded by a flood of letters sent to me from viewers after I recently opened a P.O. box. 2 weeks in, and I have to say, he was right on the money. The Little Drummer Boy was a top 40 hit every December from the years 1958 to 1962. Yamaha Drums is a subsidiary of the Yamaha Corporation founded in 1967.
Very nice.
They manufacture acoustic and electric drum kits, including the Yamaha Phoenix, which currently retails for over $3,000 United States dollars. In the pre-World War II era, gas stations had poor lighting conditions. Gas pumps included lighted globes on top so drivers could recognize various gas brands while driving at night. George Lucas's very first movie was a 1-minute animated short called Look at Life. You can find a great breakdown of it from an occasionally pretentious YouTuber using the link in this video's description.
Self-promotion,
Pressing and holding the space bar while using...
After this video is done, I'm gonna go out to the fucking roof, up to the fucking roof, I'm gonna scream out of pain and agony that I'm in this, watching this video. This video is, I don't know, half of this is like useful, but like, Why?
The iPhone's keyboard is a great way to quickly navigate.
What?
Holding the
What?
spacebar while using the iPhone's keyboard is a great way to quickly navigate to a specific place.
Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go to my notes. I'm just simply going to my notes. Let me check. I'm gonna type a lot of crap. I'm gonna type a lot of crap. A lot of it. Come on. And I'm gonna hold it. Oh, it works! I don't know how to show you this. It works. Oh my God, this was useful. What do you mean useless? This is so useful. Oh my days!
Place in a large
the
body
time
of
I had to
text.
cry.
Most Drano products are not recommended for use in toilets, as the heat generated from the chemical reaction can crack the porcelain used for the toilet bowl,
Okay,
or
that's
soften
useful.
and cause major leaks in the PVC used in most pipes.
That's
Also, for those curious,
fucking-
PVC stands for polyvinyl chloride.
That's so fucking useful.
Just throw
50 minutes of useful
that out there.
information.
Lincoln Logs, the children's toy that consists of square-notched miniature logs
Yes?
used to build small forts and other structures, were invented around the year 1916 by John Lloyd Wright, who was
Okay.
the second son of the well-known architect Frank
Frank
Lloyd
Lloyd
Wright.
Wright.
Prepackaged salads tend to
Very
keep
nice.
in most refrigerators for about 3 to 5 days, and the average chiropractor visit in the United States can range from $34 to
Wow.
$106,
This is so fucking
depending on
useful.
where you live. The most expensive Beanie Baby ever sold at auction was this Purple Princess Bear, a special
Okay.
edition created to raise money for the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Fund following her
Ooh.
untimely death. It snagged $10,000, and another one.
Now that's a lot for some piece of shit bear. Like, it's fucking ugly and it's so scary. Can you just look at it? It can give your baby nightmares, okay? What the fuck is... Who would create such a thing like this? My dude has eye buttons and buttons on his face. That is not good. And the chiseled feet. No. I'm gonna burn this whenever I have something in this, something like this in my hand. Like, oh my goodness, what are you trying to sell kids? Nightmares?
One is currently listed on eBay with an
Ayo.
asking price of over $600,000. The National Weather Service will occasionally issue both tornado watches and tornado
Tornado
warnings.
warnings.
What's the difference? A tornado watch can last for up to 6 hours and means tornadic storms are possible in the area. During that time frame,
Okay.
it is advisable to make shelter preparations. A tornado warning means that a tornado has either been observed or detected in an area, and
Good.
shelter needs to be taken immediately. These can
Okay.
last for up to an hour. You aren't just
Thank you.
getting bigger, the candy is getting smaller.
What?
Shrinkflation is the seedy practice of subtly reducing the size of a product while keeping or raising its original price.
That is fucking bullshit. It's happening to me. Have you ever seen Lay's these days? The chips called Lay's. Fuck them breeches. Like, the price is getting higher, but why is the chip inside? No, we're getting more air. No, that's positive. Never
In
mind.
2010, Kraft reduced its 200-gram Toblerone bar to 170 grams. In
Oh,
March
God.
2014, Coca-Cola reduced the size of their 2-liter bottles to
1.75
1.75 liters.
Nice.
What are you going to do about it? Along the same lines, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is a 1989 comedy film starring Rick Moranis, one of
Yes?
my favorite actors.
Thank
Fast
you.
Travel, a video game mechanic where a player's character can instantly warp between two previously discovered
Like Ghost Recon and in Maneater, yeah.
locations without having to move between them in real time, was likely first introduced in 1981's Ultima, originally released for the
Nice.
Apple II. To this day, it continues to be a controversial game mechanic that, although convenient, often robs players of a game world's sense of scale
Oh, shut up!
and
It's
an
so
element of
fucking hard to go from one place to another. It's like gonna take like 30 minutes, and I'm speed running through my fucking campaign.
realism in open-world quests. Silhouette animation is a variant of cutout animation, in which the
Okay.
characters are backlit and only visible as silhouettes. For an example, you can see the 2000 French motion picture Princes et Princesses, or this video I produced in 2019 on how to survive a bear attack. A philanthropist
Okay.
is a person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, typically by generously donating money to good
Oh!
causes. A philanderer is a
Money
man
me.
who frequently enters into flings with various women without ever committing to a serious
I wanna
relationship.
be a
It is
philanderer.
very important
I
not
wanna be a philanthropist and a philanderer. so I can live life like a dynamite show.
To get these two words confused.
Like, good day, ladies. Just line up. It's your macho man coming up. Being a philanthropist. It's me, Dr. Neutral Vibes Blondie, the philanthropist, who's also a philanthropist. Ladies, hello, good day to you.
The first Super Bowl was played on January 15th, 1967, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Nobody at the time realized how big the game would become over the years, so both NBC and CBS wiped the videotapes of the broadcast.
Wow.
A complete recording of the game was thought to be lost until January 11th, 2016, when the NFL announced they had combed the earth and recovered footage of all 145 plays from various sources. This found footage was meticulously stitched together, and the game was finally re-aired in its entirety 49 years after the original broadcast.
I don't know what's happening.
Who cares who won? Moving.
I know, right? Who cares? Well, moving on. That's it for me in this video, because my brain is gonna, like, you know, on the top of, it's gonna explode, and I'm gonna die of this useless information. But as well, they were quite useful, you know, especially that fucking this iPhone one. Like, my goodness, that I had problems writing notes and like going up and down to a chat. Does this work in a chat? Let me check. I hope it works in a chat, because if it doesn't, like, it's gonna be such a bummer. Let me check. So this is I'm gonna write fuck you to my buddy. Right, yeah. And then, oh, it does! Oh my goodness, it's such a fucking handy. Well, that's it, everybody. If you want to watch the rest of the video, the link will be down in the description. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you. Keep smiling. Do not get abducted by alien called Indians. And yeah, take care. I'll see you later.